welcome back to In the Kitchen with Lo. I am Lo, by the way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my home, and most of all, welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all, on the menu for today is cooking for our annual Christmas party. I got about 17 pans of food that I got to push out for my brother's annual Christmas party. I'm gonna get the job done. I'm just gonna show y'all how I make a couple dishes. Many of y'all done seen me make these dishes several times, but hey, I'm gonna run it. I'm not gonna be this cute in a minute. I mean, I am gonna be this cute, but I'm gonna go change it to one of my little throw-on dresses because I'm gonna be moving. I gotta get comfortable, you guys. But anyways, I want to tell you guys Merry Christmas, and do not forget my motto in my home. Cook what you know your family will eat. Don't let anyone tell you what to do in your kitchen. I'm not going to hold y'all. Come on, let's jump in these pots. Let's get it. Let's go. So you guys, the first thing I'm going to do is open this bag, and it's fighting with me, but I'm going to get it open, okay? And make some curry chicken. This is 4 big bags of quarter legs that we got chopped up into bite-sized pieces or smaller pieces so I can make curry chicken. And I'm just putting it over here in my pan because my idea were to wash the chicken in this pan because I'm not really a sink washing meat kind of person, if you know what I mean. But child, this pan was just, it wasn't giving what I needed it to give, or it just was too much meat at the time in one pan. I should have did smaller cleaning portions. But y'all, it took me over an hour to clean all this meat because I did it at least 3 times. And I'm going to wash it each time with vinegar and lemon juice, guys. So here I am trying to work it, look, trying to massage it and wash it. Child, I said, let me go ahead and just, yes, my sink clean, y'all. I had just cleaned the sink so I can get the meat in it. But child, I said, let me go ahead and just do it the old school way, like mother them used to do it, okay? Like them old grandmas used to do it. And go ahead and clean this meat. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, guys. Y'all, this was a lot of meat. But one thing about me, I'm going to come through. I'm going to get the job done no matter what. So here I am just washing my meat. Y'all, I did this washing process 3 different times. It had to be clean for me, okay? So what we're going to do right here is we're going to throw some seasoning on it. Now, I'm hitting it with some good old garlic powder, okay? And y'all just season your food until your ancestors tell you to stop, baby, because I can't tell you what to do in your kitchen. I can only do what I need to do in mine, okay? But anyways, y'all, I'm going to hit it with some good old black pepper. Yes, indeedy. And I think I'm going to split up these pans. I may do a 3rd pan because it's a lot of chicken just in one pan. But anywho, for now, we're going to put some seasoning on it. So that's some good old onion powder, baby. Yes, indeedy. So that's what I'm doing here, just season it up. I'm going to use some of that minced garlic. Got to have that garlic in your curry chicken. I love it that way, okay? And y'all, I ran across this curry seasoning that I'm also going to use. I really like it. And that's my green seasoning. Some may say green sofrito or green seasoning, either or. And then I'm going to go ahead. There go that curry seasoning that I was telling y'all about. I'm going to go ahead and add that on top too, along with my curry powder. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was the bomb.com, yes, indeed. Everyone loved it. At the end of the video, I would try to get a little clip of everybody eating and having a good time. And all you want to do is go ahead and massage that meat. And I said, why not go ahead and add in my little onions and bell peppers? I was going to go ahead and flavor up the meat first, but I'm going to go ahead and add in my onions and bell peppers along with my thyme and just get everything mixed on in there together. Why not? It make more sense, right? Work smarter, not harder, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and mix everything up in there really good, y'all, and get that meat to looking all good and flavorful. Child, look at me, just massaging that meat, baby. Put some flavor on your food, and this is how your meat should look once you done mixed everything thoroughly. It may take some little arm work, but make sure you mix everything thoroughly, you guys. So I went on ahead and popped that in the oven, you guys. And I'm going to move on over here to the meatballs. Okay, I did a whole bag of meatballs. And then I'm going to do a half a bag of meatballs. This is just the first pot of meatballs, y'all. I like to steam my meatballs. Cook yours how you want it. I just added a little water and cover until you steam them. So this is how I make my sauce. I used the whole jar of grape jelly. That whole jar. Yes, indeed. To get it on up out of there. Don't leave nothing behind, okay? Then I'm going to use a cup. No, I don't measure. A cup of barbecue sauce. And 1/3 cup of brown sugar. You go ahead and mix that up real good. And it don't have to be smooth, y'all. It do not have to be smooth. Just get the sugar incorporated into your jelly and your barbecue sauce. Don't worry about the lumps and bumps. It'll smooth itself out, okay? So anyways, once I got everything all mixed up, I'm just going to pour it on top of my meatballs, okay? Try to smooth it out a little bit. You ain't got to do too much work to it. It'll do the work by itself, okay? Then I'm going to jump on over here and put this lid on it so I can keep this thing rolling, okay? So here I am about to make some pasta salad. I'm going to oil my water and put some salt in it. And we're going to let that come to a rolling boil. Go ahead and add in my pasta so we can keep this thing going. Stir the pasta a little bit and boom, pasta is ready. Just like that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and remove that pasta out the pot, y'all. And we're going to go ahead and assemble this pasta. But first, let's make this good old sauce. So I'm going to use about 3 to 4 tablespoons of mayo, okay? This is just how I make mine. Along with some of that ranch dressing. And baby, you just shake it on in there. Just shake it on in there. And that's some Italian dressing, okay? And you just use as much you think that you're going to need. Just eyeball it, okay? And you just go ahead and mix that on up together. Look at that. Yes, indeedy. And let's get this pasta salad to jumping, okay? So the first thing I'm going to add is my cucumbers. This is how I layer mine. You can dump it all in. It doesn't matter. You're going to mix it up anyways. But I like to layer it out so I can see what I need in my pasta salad. So I use cucumber. Then I hit it with some honey ham along with some tomato. Baby, look, listen. And then last but not least, we're going to hit it with some shrimp, y'all. Now, it's up to you. You don't have to put seasoning on it, but it's up to you. I like flavor. I must season everything, okay? So I'm going to hit it with some of that garlic powder. Yes, indeedy. Some onion powder, you guys. I'm also going to hit it with some of that black pepper. And you just shake it till your ancestors tell you to stop. Y'all already know what they say. If you ain't sneezing, it definitely ain't seasoned, baby. And I'm going to hit it with some of that Tony's. Yes, indeed. And then we're going to put that sauce mixture that we just made right on top. And baby, look, listen, look how good that already looking. Okay. So anyways, scrape it all out. Don't leave nothing behind. And then we're going to go ahead and get them tongs and we're going to get to mixing, okay? Make sure everything is coated. Mix it very, very well, y'all. And that's all I'm going to do. Y'all, look at that pasta salad. Say what now? Okay. On to the next dish, y'all. So here we is with our baked beans. Lord of mercy. We're going to get it done. So I ain't feel like chopping up no onions, bell peppers, or nothing like that. So I use bag. I already had done brown my meat. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hamburger meat on in there. And baby, we're going to just keep this thing going. I'm almost to the finish line, y'all. I'm going to add my yellow mustard. Yes, indeed, honey. Don't forget that mustard. Along with that barbecue sauce. Yes, indeed. And then we're going to hit it with some brown sugar. Got to have that. And of course, I'm going to put some seasoning on it. So I just hit it with a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little Tony's, a little black pepper, baby. Look, listen, some of that adobo. And hey, it is what it is. Let's get the mixing, okay? So I mixed it on up really good. We're going to get it slid in the oven. And baby, it came out looking like this. Say what now? Yes, indeed. Look at them beans. So let's move on, y'all. Here go my curry chicken. I'm going to go ahead and add in my potatoes. I did split the pans up into 3 pans, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and add in my potatoes, my carrots, and my butter beans. Because who want curry chicken without all the fixing in it? You got to have the fixing, okay? There I go dropping in my carrots. And there go the butter beans there, baby. Look, listen. We're going to put it on back in that oven. And we're going to let them potatoes soften once we get everything mixed up really well. You want your potatoes down in your gravy so they can go ahead and get to cooking. That's all I'm doing. And y'all, it came out looking like this. Okay, we're going to move on to this dirty rice. I already had my meat browned up. I went on ahead and dropped my veggies in. These was frozen veggies, so I did not have to wait for them to saute and get softened and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know how frozen veggies do. I ain't got to tell you, okay? So I went on ahead and tossed that on around. Added in a little Worcestershire. And baby, you shake it just till you're tired. Till you're just tired of shaking. And I'm going to go ahead and season up that meat. Again, with some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Look at me, child. Look at the flick of the wrist. Okay, I'm almost to the finish line. Y'all just wait a minute. A little black pepper, honey. Go ahead and season that thing up real good with some of that adobo. Yes, indeed, baby. A little bit of salt. Don't go crazy with the salt, please. And yes, honey, I'm almost to the finish line. We're going to hit it with a little cayenne pepper. Now, y'all be careful shaking that cayenne pepper because you don't want it too spicy. And I always add in a little brown into my dirty rice. That's just for color, guys, not for taste. Just for color. And I'm going to mix that all up. And, honey, I had my rice already cooked. And I'm going to add it right on in this pot. And boom, bow, dirty rice. Go ahead and just keep on moving to that next dish once you get it all incorporated together, y'all. Baby, look, listen, y'all see that? And this is how that came out, okay? I'm trying to keep it rolling, y'all. Your girl is tired, okay? So here I am, y'all. These deviled eggs. Oh, my goodness. Y'all won't believe I had 120 eggs to boil and peel. But I got the job done, y'all. Here I am. You see, I got 2 pots. They got to do the job. So I made 2 pots of deviled eggs, a total of 120. Here I am peeling my first pot that was ready, okay? I got to keep it rolling, y'all. I'm tired, but they counting on me. So here I am, just pulling away. I really, truly hate doing deviled eggs, especially when it's so many. It's the peeling process, cutting them in half. It's such a hassle, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. I love my brother. So this is what I do. I get my meat masher and I chop up my yolks a little bit so it'll make it easy on my blender. So I go ahead and break them up a little bit and then I start adding in my fixing. Now y'all be careful adding in because you can't take out. So that's about 4 tablespoons of mayo with about 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. I actually ended up using that whole jar of pickle relish because this was a large amount of egg yolks, y'all, along with some sugar. So I did add in more mayo, a little bit more mustard, and the rest of that sweet pickle relish. Y'all, this was a lot of yolks, honey, but look at that batter. I got it smooth and creamy. So I didn't have a piping bag. But them gloves finna fill these eggs, baby. I'm finna stuff these eggs to the max with these 2 hands I got, okay? So y'all just work with me on it. Work with me, y'all. Whoo, let me breathe a little bit. Y'all, I'm tired. You hear me? But we gonna get there. So I stuffed all my little eggs and everything, putting them in there gracefully with love. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with some parsley, okay? Followed by some of that paprika. Yes, indeed. Don't get crazy with that paprika because sometimes, baby, it be a little too red for me. But anyways, this how the eggs look, okay? Let's move on to the next dish. So, y'all, this is the pasta for the mac and cheese, okay? Jesus be a fist. This is my last dish, y'all, that I had to make. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove that pasta and get it on in this pan over here. And let's get this cheese sauce to jumping and this macaroni and cheese in this oven so I can sit down and kick my legs up just for a couple minutes because the party started at 6 o'clock. Y'all, it's 4:30, okay? So I'm at the wire here. So here I am just removing that pasta on up out of there. And, baby, let's jump on over here to making this cheese sauce, y'all. Whoo, Lord, look, listen, but we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. I'm just giving y'all some real footage here, real raw footage. It is what it is. I hope y'all like it and enjoy it. So what I did was let some butter melt. I added in some flour, you guys. And I just like to stir it up and make like a little roux slurry or whatever you want to call it. I add in a little milk at first, just to get that consistency that I'm looking for. Then I just keep on adding my milk, and then I add my cheese and my eggs and all that. But anyways, here we go with the consistency that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my cheese, y'all. So we can go ahead and sit down for 2 minutes before I take a shower and head to this party. So here I am, got my little cheese sauce and everything going. I like putting eggs in my cheese sauce because it make it a little rich and creamier to me, guys, to me. But anyways, I went on and whipped them little eggs on up in there. And then you got to put some seasoning in your cheese sauce. You can't just get nobody no melted cheese and milk, okay? Put some seasoning up in that cheese sauce. So I added some black pepper, a little salt. Don't go crazy with the salt because your cheese already is salty, okay? Added in a little bit of Tony's, guys. And of course, I'm going to add in a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder, guys, followed by a little bit of paprika. Don't go crazy with the paprika because you don't want your macaroni and cheese red, okay? So just a little. So I'm going to go ahead and get that incorporated on up in this cheese sauce, and we're going to go ahead and assemble these macaroni and cheese so we can slide it on in the oven, y'all. While that's cooking, I can be taking me a shower. So here I am putting that cheese sauce and everything on this mac and cheese, baby. Look, listen. Go ahead and get that mixed on up. And honey, my arms wore out. I've been mixing and twirling around in this kitchen all day. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get it done. Whew, here I am mixing up the mac. Finna layer that cheese on the top, baby. And we finna slide it on in this oven. I did 2 pans of macaroni and cheese, y'all. Y'all, I did a total of 17 pans of food by myself. Yes. Peeled 120 eggs by myself. Whoo, can you say tired? Yes, I am. But hey, I got the job done. But anyways, y'all, this is how the mac and cheese came out. And this is them eating. When they love your food. When they love your food. I'm tired, y'all. But I did it again.
Music.